Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, affectionately referred to as Stark Vegas, where earplugs are highly recommended because the cowbells will be ringing. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on another SEC rival, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Will get us underway with the opening kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bulldogs offense will get the first possession of the game. The trophy might look like an egg, but you better not be fragile. You better have a hard shell if you're going to come out in this one, guys.
And the three of us have called this game in the past. We've been in the stadiums. We've felt the hate between Mississippi and Mississippi State, right, David?
It's real, man. It's so cool to see. It's so important to both sides. Handling the emotion early will be a big deal.
Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Now on first down from the 28. Looking to move it through the air. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going, handing the ball.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. So the Ole Miss Rebels offense will try to get something started with their first possession. This matchup on the outside, Jesse, a big play weapon for the offense, a shutdown corner for the D.
They say big-time players make big plays in big games, so who gets the best of this matchup? That's going to determine the game.
I mean, such a fun chess match. How much are they on each other during the game? The head-to-head matchup that everybody wants to see.
Wasting no time taking a shot. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. This offense has a second down play. Trying play action. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Steps away. Going to try to get it himself. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Rebels racing to the line in the hurry-up. On fourth down, trying to keep the drive alive with the run here. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it first and 10 at the 50. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's second and 10. He's looking to throw. And that pass is intercepted. And the offense makes the tackle in frustration after the interception. Drive comes up empty, and it's a turnover. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, who the heck are they? Well, everybody knew when Ole Miss blew out State last time.
And they put a number up on them. Everything
just plowing down the field. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
Well, late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Yeah, and you don't see that often, right? This guy is elite. He's one of the best in the business. This is what he does for a living, obviously. That's why he gets paid millions of dollars. Yes, inhale is real. So that, I don't expect...
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Lofts one high and deep. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Trying to get to it. Gets away. Looking to buy time. And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the...
Couldn't fight his way out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
So after that safety, they'll kick it away from their own 20. He'll bring it back. It's Marsh.
The return brings it out to the 35. And the Ole Miss offense will take over.
Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect...
Lost one deep down the right side. He's got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels.
Yeah, coming into the game, you look at the stats and you say top 10 offense in scoring, so they better be able to create what? Explosive plays. Another explosive plays. They've been doing it all year long. Those plays are backbreakers. Defenses just can't contain this offense.
And the extra point extends the lead to 16. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see, quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. And he's going to try to return this one. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Running back searching for a hole. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. So many rich layers in this one. Dak coming off the bench, fumbles in the end zone to lose it, legs being hiked, coaches being fired. This has it all, guys.
And such proud people in the state of Mississippi that love their football. And it feels like, Palmer, these games always come down to something at the end of the game that's so fun and controversial.
What I love about this rivalry, too, is that historically there hasn't been a lot of conference championship implications or national title implications, but they play this game at the very end of the year, and it just matters so much in the state. Bragging rights for an entire season on the line.
Yeah, and the QB decided to take it himself. He got a little bit of pressure, you can see, and decided to take off, scramble, and couldn't get the first down. And now it's 4th down decision time. No matter where it is on the field or what the distance is, you know there's a chance. We still might go for it.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They torched this defense with an explosive passing play for a score last time out. Let's see if they go right back at him. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. Stands in and takes the hit. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's cut. Oh, man, this could have disaster written all over it. Going for it inside their own 40. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
Hey, at this point of the game, 4th and short, no problem going for it. 4th and medium, I think it's too early to start taking some of these chances. I think you need to just let the game play out a little bit and trust your defense.
And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. 2nd down coming up. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the 1st period as we look at the stats. And now on 2nd down for this offense. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. Put it right on him. Sweet play, good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the 1st down. A new set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Marsh. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Quarterback on the keeper. At the 35, he's got room. And he almost almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Takes a hit as he fired. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. Here they come on 2nd and 10 from the 47 after the incompletion. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around.
He'll take a shot. And that ball is picked off. And he's brought down after the pick, but not before putting his offense in business.
As a quarterback, you've got to give your receiver an opportunity to make the play. You've got to put the ball on his body. That throw gets away a little bit from the QB, and that leads to the tip and the interception.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
Well, the runner paid the price on that one. Nobody blocked the middle linebacker. He came through that hole unencumbered and laid the lumber on that tackle for loss.
So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse. Throws toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go?
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Quarterback moving. Throws into the middle of the field. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
Well, the game plan's been pretty simple offensively, right? They are taking shots, and they're being aggressive throwing it down the field. This guy's already got 2 touchdown passes. We're still in the first half. And on that last one, he was looking for...
Makes the catch and a huge play on the left side. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And he'll be brought down after a solid effort on that return. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, bro.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
Going with the counter play here. He breaks a tackle. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. From the gun, the ground game. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. We've made our way to the 2-minute warning, and now they'll try to at least cut a little something off of this lead before the break. On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. And the quarterback is snowed under.
Man, how about this defense, man? That's the third sack of the day. They've been putting pressure, getting him on the ground. Not something they've been good at throughout this season. This defense playing better because they're getting more pressure on the quarterback.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. A high kick trying to pin them deep. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. And David, how they would love to stick it in the end zone one more time after that last drive.
And once you get the defense on their heels and you back them off a little bit, you get in a little bit of rhythm, it's really hard to stop, Jesse, and they're going to try to do it again right here.
And if you're this play caller, you're loving what's happening right now because everything you dialed up on that last drive ended up working out. You're just looking at your play sheet. Everything you're picking is working. Let's see if they can pull it off.
He's looking deep. It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion to win the Heisman Trophy.
Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Sometimes as a quarterback, when you're feeling the rhythm and you're feeling yourself, you just want to keep taking shots, right? This guy's already thrown 3 touchdown passes. He saw a look he liked, decided to let her fly. I haven't seen a lot of balls fall incomplete, especially deep down the field. That one did, but I'd expect this guy to keep letting it go.
This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Unloads to the right. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown, Rebels! What a catch and run for 6. Field shrinks, tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way, but you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the returner is stopped. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to...
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. They've already racked up big sack numbers. It's starting to snowball, and they are ready to go again. A solid run there as he'll be marked down at the 15-yard line. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, it's one thing to have a rivalry game, but when you have 2 longtime foes separated by about 100 miles battling here in the Egg Bowl, you know emotions tend to run high. And the story of the half has been that elite corner. We were told he was tough to throw against. He's basically taken away an entire side of the field when he's out there, causing turnovers and getting physical. How often do we say that about lockdown guys? And how this offense schemes against him in this second half will be fun to watch.
And the Rebels will kick it away to start the second half. Here's the return from inside his 10. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. To the air on first down. Pressure coming. Still on his feet. He'll pull it down and run. Got room at the 35. He's loose. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his speed as he moves those sticks.
It's so difficult when you're running a pass play, but really it becomes a run because he can do that. The quarterback can scramble around. Receivers are running down the field. I got to cover him and run down the field. Now I got to come try to catch this guy who's flying downhill so fast. The angles don't work. He's too athletic. That's why you get a big game.
That kind of play will put a jolt into a drive. It's 1st and 10 from just inside the 40. He wants to throw. They're trying to get to it. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back. Nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off and get what I can get.
Oh, so close to paying off. The tip really had it in his hands, but it falls incomplete. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. At the 20, he's got space. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day. The Rebels have this offense rolling. Goes to the option. Quick toss. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do on 2nd down after that last one. They need 13. They'll run the option. Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Oh, it looks like the offense was able to recover it. And the Rebels will hustle to the line. They'll run the option. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Going for it on 4th down must be part of their philosophy. Just 1 for 3 so far in this one. The option look. And now in the pitch, the ball's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession? And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Setting up the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Yeah, and it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going.
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for him.
And he's hit and taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they were trying to set up the option, but the quarterback had no chance. Did you see the defensive tackle penetrate? What a great first step. He shot right through the offensive line and got the TFL.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. And the offense sticking to its 4th down beliefs. Just 1 for 4 so far today, but they'll try it again. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. A shot toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail. As they come to the line, 90 seconds to play here in the 3rd quarter. Off play action on 1st down. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Here comes the option. A strong tackle and wrap-up from the junior. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And they got him for the sack.
The 3rd down offense has not been good, and add this one to the tab. Another 3rd down stop. They give up the sack. They're down by 3+ possessions. Nothing going this offense's way.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's Brown. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. There's been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
Fires to the wideout. Incomplete. He threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you show your exotic looks, you get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th downs.
Makes a grab enough for the 1st. They'll mark him down right there, but it is a big play, and they'll move the chains.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so
looking for a deep man. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
You know, these throws to the perimeter of the field can be so tricky for a quarterback. You've got to be pinpoint accurate and have great timing. You didn't see it there from the QB.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is having.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the 1st down. We've come to the end of the period, and Ole Miss is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally corral him, but he turns that into a big gain and a 1st down. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the 2nd half. It's 1st and 10. Now the toss. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. The Rebels want to pick up the tempo. On the option. The pitch. Touchdown, Ole Miss! And the pummeling has started. The lead keeps growing, and so do the accomplishments, moments away from a perfect regular season at 12-0. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, man.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Great starting point, takes it inside his own 25. And the returner will be dragged down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. The last time we saw this offense, we had to look quick. It was a 3-and-out, Jesse.
He just had no rhythm in that last drive. So someone's going to have to step up and make a play, David, and get this thing going.
Yeah, let's find some juice. Find your guy. Find those plays that you know you can run inside out and forward backwards. Get some first downs. Get some positive momentum.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. He's looking to throw it. Spits it out to the back. Got his man in the middle. His defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little...
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36. No one's been able to keep him off the quarterback. Career sack number 50.
Like, honestly, in today's college football, if you get 10 sacks in a season, that's considered a really good year. You might be an All-American. To go 50 in your career, David, I mean, nobody does that.
You're just a freak. I mean, your God-given ability to get off the football so fast and to be so relentless and to be so good with your hands, that dude is crafted and made to be a pass rusher.
Got his man down the middle. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. He's looking downfield to throw. Got a man. It's Johnson. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, Dick.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how.
Makes the grab along the left sideline for the huge gain. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He wants it all. Touchdown, Rebels! And the beatdown has ensued. That might be the proverbial fourth quarter dagger as they try to finish off their 12th straight win. The Hottie-Toddies are full-throated right now as Ole Miss builds the lead.
They got the momentum going. The offense is clicking. You see that a lot of times with Ole Miss. Big rivalry game against Mississippi State. Can they respond, Palmer?
And Ole Miss, you know, is one of those teams you just blink and all of a sudden they're blowing you out. That's been the case here today. The Bulldogs got to find a way to slow them down.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the returner goes down. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
I just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 27. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Running for it on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on 4th and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
Now on the option. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Rebels have moved it inside the 20. On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. A manageable distance on 3rd down as they try to convert from the 20. On the option. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He'll ride his man on the option. He just has a nose for those little crevices to be able to find space, and he picks up the 1st down. Goes to the option. And they're able to get him down, but not before he gets to the 2. And the Rebels want to move quickly. They'll run the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. After getting stuffed, what do they have for an answer here on 3rd and goal from the 2? He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. I see a look of disappointment from this kicker, but that offense is happy. They'll stay out there and go for it. 4th and goal from the 4. From the gun, looking for a man. He will not get there. They'll turn it over on downs, and that leaves the door open. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. This thing got out of hand on them, but they'll try to finish with some pride here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can do about it because this one's over. Jesse, now we got to start progressing for next week for the rest of this season so we don't let one bad game.
He's off to the races. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the 1st down before he steps out of bounds. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Coming after it. And they're on him immediately. Down goes the quarterback. That's the last thing you want as an offense, a negative play, a sack on 1st down. He's going up top here late in the game. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The give to the back. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. 3rd and short, coming from the 34. You wonder if this is 4-down territory. He'll pitch it. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The offense uses a timeout. 15 seconds left to play. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And the ball is free on the pitch. Oh, looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own. 1st down for this offense. Looking to move it through the air. And this one will be stopped for no gain. No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff, rivalries are consistent, and winning rivalry games, well, that's just the best.
Because they hate each other so much. So you take the field against your rival. You're able to put forth a performance like that. That is worth its weight in gold, David. Unbelievable effort here by the winning team, and bragging rights now for a while.
bragging rights for a while. It's a fun thing to be able to accomplish. Now we also got to take in the next couple games.
Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. The Rebels looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. After a disastrous first down play, they're backed up on 2nd and goal. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Ruled down after a solid pickup, but it wasn't enough to convert for the first down. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Back to throw. It's Brown. The pass rush closing in. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. Breaks loose at the 40. And a big gain down near the 29. They're threatening. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And he drops back in the gun. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in...
Getting set. Here's 2nd down.
42 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And the pass is incomplete.
Okay, ready?
Offense gets set up here. It's 3rd down.
Spider.
And the quarterback dropping back. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Rebels come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Oh, they stopped him short. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Makes the catch, and the offense will keep this drive going. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And it's incomplete in her head. Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. And moves the ball to the 35 and another first down. And now a timeout taken by... Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's got his man open downfield.
They bring him back.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
And the Rebels line up on 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's an out route, the catch made. Goes down after making the grab. That's not going to be enough for a first down. Of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run, but look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the route is on. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbst.